wisdom, man of the masses. Mayegun don come, Mayegun diary politico. Mayegun don come, this one not day of in mind. Mayegun don come, person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Mayegun don't come. So my people make.
Hello there. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and then a good evening to you from wherever you are joining me from. It is brunch time with Mayegun. Share this broadcast. There has been an attempted coup in Congo DR, Democratic Republic of Congo. You know, Congo has been in the news of late, where a lot of people have started calling the world attention to the killings going on in Congo. Yeah, where it was almost like to some end in the last 48 hours, but that was foiled. Share this, I'll show you. They have started cooking the lies, the propaganda they're going to tell you in order for you to possibly not so too angry about Tiknumbu's inglorious 1 year forcing himself on you. I took a break. I needed it. So I spent yesterday with the family, and most of it just sleeping. I am back fresh and better. So we're going to have this afternoon. You can be part of it as well by picking up your phone and, you know, contributing to this conversation. But I know a lot of you prefer, you prefer getting into the program and then calling in later. It is Monday morning somewhere. It is afternoon here in Scotland. And I bet it is also afternoon in Nigeria if you are watching this live. But if you are pretty much just waking up into your day, just listen to this as a podcast. You will enjoy it. In the last 48 hours, let me say 2 days ago, I had in this office our first official guest coming from this temple, a couple, Nathan and then Anne, or Anne and Nathan. They came here to see me, and they spent quite some time. They came from Canada. So if Anne and Nathan, if you are watching, this is a shout out for you. Two elderly couple, beautiful souls. Read the caption, read the description, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends. Tell them that Mayegun today, then pick up your phone. Today. And thank you so much, Joe. Hang on. Somebody just asked me there, Mayegun, you're back. And is that you, Lady Raj? I've had there this, this beautiful lady who has been, with me all morning since I've been driving to the office. So, well. Once again, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching. It is Mayegun's brunch time, okay? And thank you so much for joining me. Ladies and gentlemen, something happened in Democratic Republic of Congo, or Congo DR, or DRC, as we, as much as, well, however it is easier for you to call, so to say. And the story is quite a bit long before what finally happened in Congo Brazzaville, so that they failed in their state capital. So he was a man. You've probably heard about Congo DR. They've never had it anytime good. From the time of King Leopold that killed over, that one single person who killed over 1 million Congolese. And just like the French, the Belgians also controls the resources, and in fact controls the people of Congo after the supposed independence. Corruption. Congo is so rich in mineral resources, natural mineral resources. But the people have been faced with endless tribal, ethnic war, which has been prolonged because of the deep state corruption that they have, mostly enabled by the Belgium and other European powers that they are dealing with. And a lot of us have been kind of been guilt-tripped a few times on this issue of Congo, that we have not really paid attention to what is going on there. Horrible, horrible things going on there. Women, children, if they are not subjected to this inhuman slavery kind of conditions where they work like slave camp, labor camps, okay? They have been hunted or slaughtered or chased down from their communities to refugee camps, even beyond their own country. So this is their life. But trillions and trillions of dollars worth of resources are leaving Congo every year, including the ones they are using to make these our phones, I've heard. iPhone makes their fortune from their, from their deal with the poor people of Congo that left them poorer. And most of these tech companies are, declaring profit here and there. So again, like I said, the problem is mostly, right, not just internal, there are external factors too. So like Nigeria, Congo has also kind of produced some brave citizens who felt like something needed to be done, and it must be done fast, to change the course of their own history, destiny, and change the trajectory, the destructive poverty trajectory that those in charge of the country continue to maintain. There are those who wanted something different in Congo too. In fact, there are rebels in Congo fighting those in government. I'm talking about those who have picked up arms and declared themselves, declared the government the enemy of the people. That's a bit kind of, very also close to Nigeria. In Nigeria, we have those who want to force us to have a caliphate, Islamic caliphate. Boko Haram wants all of us to be Muslims or we are dead. The Fulani terrorist also believes that their forefathers, Uthman Dan Fodio, the first official terrorists in what is to become today's Nigeria, who also pretty much created the seat of Sultan of Sokoto, Sultan of Gobir. The original name is Gobir, right? I love digressing. I know. What's he talking about? I thought we were talking about Congo. I know. The similarity is the reason why we are talking about Congo. Do you get that now? So they have armed groups who are up against the government because they believe their government is so corrupt that the wealth of the land is being shared amongst some certain people. And the government too has continued. But the difference is that in Nigeria, there are those who want to force Islamic idea. That's why they have killed tens of thousands of people and displaced millions. Sure, you get that now? That's the kind of a close similarity. And in Nigeria, we have those who believe that maybe they haven't come out. There are those who believe that they will plan coup and kill all of these people someday in Nigeria too. They haven't struck. That's why you haven't known them yet. But we have those who are ready to break up Nigeria at every given opportunity. There are those who are hoping that they will raise up hands, okay, and face these guys in charge of Nigeria once and for all and break away from Nigeria. You see, all of this is just that people who are no longer contented with the arrangement. There are always people. Sometimes when you look at some of these African countries and you're like, oh my God, they have a president that has been ruling them for 20 years, 40 years. Are they that slow? No, they are not. There are people always there. And that is what will bring us to the story of this guy. His name is Christian Malanga. Christian Malanga is just a 41-year-old man, okay, who dreamt of liberating Congo someday. That's another thing. It's not saying he wants to break his own people out of Congo. His own is like, we need to liberate Congo. So he escaped from Congo to Salt Lake, Utah, in the United States. And then he started the movement of calling out the criminals in charge of his country, as well as their colonial master, the Belgium, and all that, right? Then he took it on. He was able to gather enough followers. He traveled the world. He was in Israel. He was that. Then he started the movement that is not hidden, right? The plan is to overthrow the government of Congo one day and install the people-oriented government that will cut ties with all of this foreign power. That's his dream. And they kind of deal with France too. Oh dear, France is dealing with them there too. So Christian Malanga, 3 days ago, started what could have been another coup. That the story will become so unique that a lot of us will begin to now read about him. Who is Michael Malanga? Who is Christian Malanga? Christian Malanga, who is he? 41-year-old? Really? Oh, now that. So, at the wee hours of Saturday morning, I'm talking about wee hours means like between 12 a.m. In all those every time, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. The operation to overthrow the government of Congo DR kicked off. They gave it a name, but it is in French, so I didn't bother to find out what's the meaning. He brought his son from the United States as well, I heard. And they all went down to Congo, armed with some other Americans who came with them. And I don't know what went wrong. Everything seems to be all right. Initially, right? Take a look at this video. It was a video made by himself and his team, believing to be during the operation. It's in French, or I bet some of you can speak French, yeah? All right, please help us, but it's not subtitled, but I'll come back and tell you what I think he's saying.
And that please.
Hang on, before we get to that, please. It's like I have jumped a part of a very, very critical part of the story. So at a point, Christian Malanga now created the Congolese government in exile, and he was made the president. Okay? He made himself the president of Congo, DR, in exile. And he's been acting in that capacity as the president of Congo in exile. But it was time for them to actually really go back and take over the Congo. And then this happened.
And that with.
Okay, so do nyoso ta osima mundu ki contre peuple oyo asa ya bisote. Nengo ki anse ke ngonga yango e koki bande ko nangai. Ingeta. Brothers and sisters, the time has come for our time. The brave men who walked with me stood up and said it's enough with this road regime, a dictatorship, a regime that has sucked our blood with the military. Say it's enough. I go by the name of Christian Malanga. My brothers and sisters, we came here today to see a change. We acted as a change. Okay? We can't do this alone. We're sick and tired of our politicians. My brothers and sisters, the time has come for us to stand up. Stand up where we are.
So everything seems to be going fine. Everything was like almost all right. That was reported to be the presidential palace of Congo Democratic Republic, which means they took over the place, reported. In fact, he even made a video outside the place. So which means all the security guards and the rest of that, it was like, I don't know how that went on, right? So everything was fine. Then everything was not fine. But here, outside the palace, so that you could show everybody that this is your, it's like me and my people take over Aso Rock and tell all of you that we have taken over Aso Rock now, we are here and all of that. That was what's supposed to be the coup. There were so many others that they believed they are mercenaries with him from America. But here, outside the supposed presidential palace, 2 nights ago.
President Malanga. Yes. Ma. Huh? They said it's not working. Here. Here, hold that thing. There. No.
We follow with the idea. Make the gun move. Make this gun work.
Fuck, it's jammed. It's not for me.
Tozobunda. Toza parler de la nation Sikoya. Zaïre oye! Zaïre oye! There, Moko matalikolo ata likolo eza na nini? Zaire, bana Zaire. Bana Zaire, Felix, we're coming for you, nigga.
Felix, finish. What patrol Pangwana?
Zaire oye. Zaire oye. Zaire oye. Zaire oye. Bamvuluzi oye. Bamvuluzi oye. Bamvuluzi oye. Ingeta. There.
So that was them displaying that they've taken over the entire place, but they didn't get the president. So what they were doing there is that they are not Congo DR. So he brought back what is believed to be the Zaire's flag. So they removed the Congo DR name given to them by the colonialists. So they decided to bring back their own real name, Zaire, which is a Zaire, you know. And they put up the flag. I don't know what went wrong. Then suddenly, the music changed. First, they went after them in the bush. Like this.
Boya la bango, boya. Malebe. Baje bele la kata zamba. Sala. Bandi sa bango to zela ko jaja. Je pose. La bango. Hey, commandant compagnie le bibo vendre sa bango wana. No risk. Vous êtes la commandant compagnie, vous êtes la commandant compagnie. No weapon. Est-ce que Kobeta na roboma? No weapon. No weapon. Ça quoi? C'est là. C'est quoi? Non c'est. Bota ba mindende ba bondisa biso. Ba mindende ba bondisa biso na Congo na ba boto la pale. Ba mindende ba bondisa bango ba bondisa biso. Kobeta ete bota ya kenda mo.
Those were Americans. They got two of them. Okay. And then Christian Malanga himself was shot and killed. And the whole face-off when their military and the Congolese soldiers finally mobilized and they kind of... Here is another one.
Non, bao basa boy. Baye boy. Bao basa basa na ngote. Comme si vous retirez kingai. Il na débat de magazine na kati.
Ita maboko. Oh, kuchikoza na bila maboko. Ah, bobi mtenga.
Alors ko ba go na bapo. Hein? C'est déjà bon. Babotino ale sa bango.
So that's how the coup failed. and then the corrupt regime they want to take out.